Good morning. It's Saturday, January 23rd, and this is our Emerging Technologies for Collaboration video for the second week, which is January 25th through the 29th. Welcome, you got through your first week. It's always a frustration the first couple of weeks of class getting everything done in time, you feel like you're behind, it's all new, the technology doesn't work, the internet connection is slow, you can't find something on the computer, you can't hear my video. All this stuff I understand. The best way to let me know you're having trouble is to send me an email and put question in it. So you put etc sp10 question, and if it's a question about a specific assignment, you would put etc sp10 2.3 for a question about assignment 2.3, and then write question. And that way I know you're trying, you're making progress, you're running into some problems. I can report it to our tech department. We can find a workaround. If Daniel was the first one to start sending me questions about messing around with iGoogle, and so I was able to send him some screenshots and demonstrate how to do some of these things. So if I see that you're asking questions, you're not late. Even if the homework isn't in by the end of the week, if you're trying and I can see there are questions coming back and forth, I'm good with that, because you are at a distance, you're doing things that some of you have never done before, and the experimentation is the main part of the class. The learning comes from asking questions and trying to figure things out. The learning also comes from what I see in your blogs when you say, well, I was working on this, I tried to do it this way, that didn't work, then I found this site and this showed me this, and so here's my trick, and that's how my workaround went. That's really what the class is about, is showing me how you're learning. If you get frustrated and just stop entirely, it's hard to move a car. It's hard to steer a car that isn't moving. You have to provide the gas. If you keep running into walls, I can provide the alternative solutions and get you going the right direction. But if I see that I'm not getting anything from you, it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to work together. This week's assignments, again, are not as focused on Second Life yet. They're focused on, can we communicate with one another at a distance? That's the first and most important thing. And, kind of on the side, I'm testing out the programs to see, are you able to use these? Is there a problem at your school site? Is it something I need to have the tech department fix? Because if we fix those early on, then later on, it'll be easier to get the work done. I'm trying to think what other questions you might have for this week. I've already asked you to please send me your birth dates and your preferred passwords for your avatars. So I'll be making those accounts as soon as I hear from you. I wanted to say something about the gradebook. I will be sending you either sometime this week or early next week a way to log into your gradebook so you can see how things are progressing, but that's another step, and I wanted to make sure and give you time to kind of play around with things. Also, I wanted to ask you, and I'll probably make this an Edmodo question, but I wanted to ask you to think about how I can demonstrate for you some of the places on the adult grid that you won't be able to go to. So there's a couple of questions about Second Life that I need you to understand. First of all, Second Life, there are two areas or grids. One of them is for adults and one of them is for teenagers, ages 13 to 17. And you can't get from one to the other. So I had to create a whole new avatar to go to the teen grid to be to work with you guys, which is fine. It's not a big deal. They can't go back and forth. An adult avatar can't get onto the teen grid without permission. The teen grid is a secure site. But here's another level of security. Schoolaborate is an enclosed estate. That means not just anyone can get into Schoolaborate. If you know a teen Second Life avatar, someone who has a teen Second Life avatar, they can't get into the teen grid, to the Schoolaborate area. They're on the teen grid, but it's like a locked community. It's completely closed down. Only students who are registered with Schoolaborate through me, for you guys, can get into that estate. And your avatars can't get out into the regular grid, teen grid, either. So I just wanted you to sort of have a general understanding that we found a location for you to be that's going to be safe and secure. All the adults there are licensed teachers working in the schools that are part of the consortium. We had to go through interviews to be part of the consortium. You have to go through multiple interviews and demonstrate who you are and what you're trying to accomplish. They don't let just anyone into the Schoolaborate estate. So just to let you know, when we create these avatars for you, you will be able to go into the Schoolaborate area, but not Teen Second Life. I guess that's all I have for you right now. I'm at a conference next week, Monday through Wednesday, but I will be on Skype. But please don't try and call me on Skype. You can chat me. That's fine. If my Skype is open, please feel free to chat me. And I've sent you my Skype identification ID names. But it's not proper protocol to just call someone on Skype, particularly unless it's just a buddy friend or something like that. I might just automatically video call my sister or one of my girlfriends or something, but I wouldn't do that with a student, and I wouldn't do that with a colleague, a professional, unless we had made arrangements for a call at that time. So if you see someone sitting online, the best thing to do is start with a chat, a type chat, and see if they're there. And if they want to then go into an audio call or a video call, that's fine. Just give you a little protocol on that. Have a good week. We have some student changes going on, so I'm going to be sending you an updated list of students and Gmail accounts. So be looking for that, and as we start loading up documents into Google Docs, you'll need to be able to invite the other classmates in to view your documents. So send me your questions. Don't forget the subject line protocols in the emails, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.